Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing the video for all the pictures that I've coloured throughout 2025. It seems a lot of channels are doing this, and it's very interesting when you get them all together and you pile them up and you realise how many books you've actually coloured in for the whole year. And I've got a real big stack, so I hope you've got your cup of teas ready, a nice cake or maybe biscuits, whatever you fancy to peckish, and we'll get started. I'm not going to do it in any particular order through my planner. I'm just going to randomly go through them and show you what I've been working on throughout the year. Like I said, there's quite a lot of books to go through, so I don't want to take too much of your time. Hopefully I'll keep it a short video. So yeah, let's dive right in. So the first one I want to show you is the Enchanted Gnomes. This were a project book with the lovely Nikki, Knick-Knack Colours on Instagram. We've been doing this for a year, roughly. I were behind with it for quite some time, up until I think it was October, November. I decided to just smash through the last 8 to 10 pages that I got left to do, and Nikki were going to catch up with me with it. So I'll show you anyway the pages that I coloured. I do apologise, my husband is talking to his friends on the game. So you'll probably hear over talking, unfortunately. So with this one, instead of me to test colour page, I've paged it 1 to 40, and every time I finish the page, I'd mark it as done, which made it a lot easier. You'll notice the ones that I was really interested in colouring to the ones that I wasn't. So yeah, I think it got to a point where I were doing shading with pencils, but then I just veered off and just did it with, you know, my marker pens. So this was page 2. I was gutted the white gel pen that I use, which is my usual white Signo gel pen. It always seems to change colour to whatever the colour is that I've used, you know, because of the marker pens. But it is what it is. Page 3, page 4. I think there's only one page in this book that I actually really do like. I did use the is it the Summit Ranger? Is it this one? Yeah, the Stickles, Ranger Stickles, this one. It's called Solar Flare. I thought it would go really nice with the fire, you know, the crackling of the fire. I didn't really put much thought into some of these. I added some gel pen to that one. We didn't go page by page either. It was we randomly picked two each month to colour. This I've had to put this on it because it's still sticky, and I don't want the pages to stick. But this is my favourite page out of the book altogether. All the gnomes. I can't even understand why they call this Enchanted Gnomes, because gnomes, you can see the eyes. These are classed as gonks. But yeah, this is my favourite page. I added pencil to this page and sequin stars. I don't know if you'll see them shimmering. I added my white gel pen around the crystals. To say I was using marker pens, I didn't do too bad in regards to crystals. I enjoyed doing that one. Page 8, page 9. You can tell the ones that I spent a little bit more time on in regards to making it look somewhat decent. And a lot of the times my marker pens were running out, so I think I was using my Arteza Everblend. So there wasn't highly reliable at times. And I used, oh, and I also used the what they're called now, GC quill markers, that's it, GC quill alcohol markers. I think I used those majority of the time on this, and then on occasion I'd use the Arteza Everblend art markers, because I didn't get my Honolulu Bee alcohol markers until my birthday, which was August. This one. This one. It was so hard. I had a pencil to this one. It was so hard to decide on colours for the gnomes, especially with the limited colour range that I got in regards to the alcohol markers. I didn't really explore with them much. This is another page that I enjoyed. Really cute. This one. And this one. I went with traditional colours. Because I think there was, on the back of my journal, wherever I've put the blooming thing, I've put it down somewhere and I can't find it. I don't know where I've put my journal now. Oh. At the back, I wrote down, there was the colouring checklist challenge, and it said colour a Christmas page in traditional colours, red and green. So obviously I did another colour. I do apologise, my dog's snoring. So that's the reason for those colours. This one, page 26, page 28. You can see the white gel pen. It's no longer white, it's gone red. It happens to some of them. 29. I added stickers on this one. I wanted to cover the butterflies up because they look really shabby. And I thought, I tried to cut with a scalpel, you know, the white lighting bit out of it. But then I realised after I'd done the three, that these two butterflies underneath were too big. So the lighting, the outline would show through the butterflies, unfortunately. So I just left the white bit on. A bit silly, but... Page 30. Page 31. Page 32. Page 33. Page 34. I like this one. We've got the traditional colours, and then we've got, I like the colours of her, and I like the colours of that one as well. And then we've got page 35. Page 36. Page 37. I could have gone in with pencil to make it, you know, make it look better, but I think at this point I just wanted to get them done. Finish the book. At least I finished one book this year. And page 40. Not my best colouring, but it passed time on. So, but yeah, that was that one. The next book is from Coleridge Wild 6, and it was this page. I did enjoy it, but I think it was, I wanted to use the first time of using distress inks, and I bought myself these brushes. Oh, I've got stuff on it already still. But I got these and I was applying it to the page, but what I'd used was the masking fluid, and I think this is outdated or something, but I applied this masking fluid onto the paper, on a hare, the fish, and I went like a little bit over on here, on a face, and then when it come to peeling it off after I'd applied the distress ink, when I were pulling it off, it was tearing the paper. So I don't know if it was the masking fluid that's no good and I need to get a new bottle, or it was just the type of paper that peels when you come to pull it off. I've no idea. But it ruined the cheek, so I had to try and blemish it as much as possible with different highlights of pencil to give her blushing cheeks to try and dissolve the mess that I created. It also did it on the fish as well. But I think it was too bad to try and bring it back from the mess that it was. I still enjoyed it nonetheless, and I'll look forward to colouring some more beautiful pages out of these books. I've got 1 to 7, so yeah, lovely books, lovely books. The next one I'm showing you is from Noun Ors Therapy, Diane Defoe. I have not translated these. I should really, when it comes to you know, showing on here. This is the page that I did. I think this one was for Space Timber. So from September. Again, I went in with, yeah, I think I went over the stars and the moon with the masking fluid, and the same thing happened with that as what it did with the other. So that's what I was wondering, if the problem isn't the paper and it's the masking fluid. I don't know. I'm not very keen on attempting to use it again, so I might buy myself a new bottle. But anyway, I used the masking fluid to cover the stars, the bear and the moon. I went in with my Neocolor 2s, I believe. And then I have generic, is it called? These watercolor paints. I thought these would look really nice on the moon and the stars. So as you can, I don't know if you can see in the light source, but it's got a lovely blue shimmer, and then the stars have got a gold shimmer. And then I just went in, I think I did use the Neos on the bear as well. And then I just went in with my white gel pen to, yeah, to give it highlights. I didn't think it worked. I think it worked okay to the advantage that I got. I had this idea in my head. I just wanted the moon to glow, and it was first time using, well, it's first time I coloured in this book altogether, so I didn't know what the paper was like originally anyway. But I gave it a shot, and it didn't turn out too bad. Really cute. And that was for Space Timber. So that was that one. That back. Now this one, I think I coloured it at the beginning of the year sometime. It was a buddy colour. Let me just have a look. Yeah, it was a buddy colour with Kim SL on Instagram. It was to be completed by the end of January. I think I did it. I'll just have a quick peek. Yeah, I smashed it. From 4th to 6th of January, I did this one. When I first saw it, I'm like, ooh, it looks a little bit busy for me. But I challenged myself. I challenged myself to do it. I think I used my Faber-Castell Polies on this one. Oh, apologies. Yeah, I think I used my Faber-Castell Polies on this one. If not, it was my Prismas. Let's have a quick peek at what I put in. Yeah, when my Prisma colours, white gel pen, black young nipping pen and blue pan pastel for the background. I did find it a little bit difficult at first, you know, trying to find out what colours I wanted to go where, and arranging it all. using all the different greens that I got for the foliage and stuff. But I think it turned out okay. I've got, I think that's just from Pan Pastel at this side. There's some, yeah, it's just the Pan Pastel. It's because I've not squirted any stuff on it. So it's making the red look a little dull. But yeah. But yeah, I really enjoy doing it. And I've seen, I forgot who the lady is, but she does, not decoupage, collages in these books. There's the, I think it's the house. I think it's on, yeah, this one. And she's added dinosaurs and people to the house using cut out pieces of, you know, from magazines and stuff. It looks really, really good. I would not attempt that. I'd just make a mess and then I'd just have to buy a new book. But yeah, I enjoyed doing that one. Were fun. The next one I did was in this one. They are jumbled up because where is it? I don't think the tag is the picture. Can't even remember what page it were in this. Record. That bad. Is it this one? Did I not colour it? I think I've picked the wrong one up. 2 seconds. I think it was this one. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So it was this book, Rita Berman's Under de Lupe Zulande. This one I coloured while on holiday. So yeah, so that would have been July. Yeah, I used Artex pencils, black Posca pen, green Pan Pastels. And with this, it's got like a shimmer on that. Trying to find the one, yeah, this one. It's this one. It's called Ultra Tender, no, it's not that, sorry. Pearlescent Green. It's got iridescent in it, so I have got a lighter green in there than this. It wasn't this one, it was a different colour, a mix between the both. Oh. But I used the lighter tone of this shade, which is just your Bob standard shade, and then I went over the top with the pearlescent green, so it gives it a really, really nice shimmery shine on the green background. You probably won't see it very well, but it looks absolutely gorgeous in person. But yeah, I coloured this on holiday, and then I didn't fully finish it before I left the holiday resort, so I finished it when I got home. I used black Unipin pen and Posca pen, white gel pen, and I think that's about it, apart from the using the Artex pencils. I also used the colour cube card from the Sarah Renee Clark colour cubes. I cannot for the life of me remember what colour card it were. Pardon me, but it was the colours that you see on the page. I didn't differ from the colours that were shown on the colour palette card. I think it turned out beautifully. I couldn't have picked a better colour combination because I had to try and do it so that all the colours weren't jumbled in, making it just look a mess. I wanted it to, you know, one colour reflect off the other colour to reflect off the other colour and not look too much of a mess. And I thought I could bring the yellow and oranges in the background and have the blue and green, blue and purples together for the feathers, and then having the green for the vines and the leaves. I think it worked out well anyway. Everything that I planned in my head, it turned out how I wanted it to, so I'm very happy with that. One of my favourite pages of the year. The next one is this book. I did start on this page, but this one I think it was last year, not this year. She has got some, I don't know if you can see them, circle like bubbles on it. Also these flowers and a flower added to her hair. And we've got some little turtles, a little turtle there, and some turtles there swimming about. But yeah, I keep this over it because I use, let me show you, I use these quickie glue pens to add my sequins to the pages, and sometimes I put a bit too much on, which results in the pages becoming a little bit sticky still. But yeah, that's not the page I coloured this year. I coloured this one, which is the Alice page. I think I went in with, I can't remember when I actually coloured it, the month or anything. I should really write on the back of it or something. But I think I went in with marker pens and then some pencil work and some gel pens on the Love Arts just around the edging. Yeah, I really enjoyed colouring that one. Black uni pin pen, because I had to go around the dog, and white gel pen for highlights. Then I coloured this one while I was on holiday. I think I coloured this one first and then I started on the parrot one. This was quite straightforward. I wanted it to look original to the movie. So I went in with alcohol markers, and then I went in with my pencils. Yeah. I think it was my Artex pencils as well. Then I did these this year. This one has got to be my favourite. I went in with, I think it was my Ohuhu Honolulu bee markers. I wanted it to look exactly like Ursula. I've seen a lot that had coloured her skin human-like. Obviously she's an octopus, so I wanted her to look like the old Disney film from when I was little. So I went with the skin colour from that, and I tried to copy it as best as I could. I know there's a little bit of purple in sometimes in the eyeshadow, but I wanted it to just be blue because obviously she's a baby, little. Maybe when she gets older she might put a bit of purple on. But I wanted to keep it as original as possible. Like I said, I just went in with white gel pen. Not white gel pen. Me Ohuhu pens. And then I went in with, I've got some Guangno acrylic markers, acrylic paint pens. And I went in with the white on for the hair, and then I went in with the white gel pen to go around the lines to make it look, in your face. I used a gold gel pen around the necklace, the charm. And I also went in with the acrylic paint markers with two different coloured purples to do the flower work. So on the black, I went in with a lighter purple, and then the purple, I went in with a darker purple. And then I went in with my white gel pen and went round the bubbles. So yeah, she was really cute. Love her. The next one was Aurora, which is my favourite princess. I just love Sleeping Beauty. I've always loved her since I was little. She's my favourite princess. And I did get some inspiration by someone on Instagram for the trees, but I like jumbled it up a bit. I just got a bit of inspo from it. Also the border. I went in with a pencil all the way around. I think it just makes it look more enclosed and not like just spacious. I went in with my Ohuhu alcohol markers. And then I went in with the acrylic paint pens for the red, the purple, highlighting the green, these green flowers. Those were quite a bit of a pain to do, but I managed it. So was these. Didn't turn out very well, look a bit mushed up and doesn't look like flowers. But hey ho. But yeah, I enjoy colouring her too. Like I said, she's one of my favourite princesses. The next one on the agenda is Maleficent and Belle. I will get round to them this coming year. Coming years. So the next one is characters through worlds and times. This is a project buddy colour with the lovely Charlotte Wright, aka Binks's. Let me just pull her name up. I do apologise.
Injury.
Oh. You see, I've got her as Charlotte on my Facebook, so where is she? I think it's just Binks. Yeah, Binks's colourings on Instagram. So that's I'm doing this project buddy colour with. Now with this, we're picking 2 pages to do each month. Charlotte has been waiting for me to catch up due to everything that's been going off through this year. We've been falling behind with it, thanks to me. So I'm trying to catch up as quickly as possible. I need it too bad. We've picked 2 more new ones. Charlotte's done hers already and I've not even started mine. I did the 2 for the previous month or 2, but I haven't done this month's yet. But we've still got quite a few pages to do. We pull this across. So I've done the cowgirl. I do hope this is on screen. I've got the cowgirl. I did the angel for this, like this month, last month's. Then I've done Free Spirit, which is the one I had to catch up on. Enchantress is one that I did when I first got the book. Cleo, not the dog. We've got this. I've got this one to finish because I picked the angel and I got a fairy godmother, but she has picked 2 more for next month. I've done steampunk. This one was one of my favourites as well. In fact, they're all my favourite. First Snow, Baker. That's the one I had to catch up on. Jester, Sacred Feathers, one of my favourites. Pirate, which were this with the pirate one, I did change it up a bit. The same with the Baker. This one. So this one and this one, I did use my Ohuhu alcohol markers as a base layer, and then went in with pencil. And you can tell the absolute difference between pencil and pen. I am going to stick with the pencil work from here on out because I'm not confident enough with the alcohol markers to continue doing it with those. But yeah, and I've done the colorist one. So that's those from that book that we've still to finish. And then I've got another project buddy colour with my best friend and sister, Emilie, which is Fairy and Fantasy Grayscale Colouring Book 2. So let me just flip to this one. I'll bring it across. So this is the one that it's the same principle. We pick 2 each month, but me and Em's a bit behind on this one. We started it about 1.5 years ago, I think. But I've coloured the hydrangea. I have got this one marked. We've got to colour this one. I've coloured Transients. we coloured Wildberry Bloom. That's one of my favourites as well. Angel Eyes, another one of my favourites. Wood Elfling. While Sunflowers Bloom. Small Wonders, I did that, I think it was last month. We've got this one to colour as well. Cup of Warmth. And that's it from this book that I've coloured so far. So that's those. Then I've got Glam No. Now I've been the only page I've coloured in this is what's been put on for Kate's Colouring Havens group, which is a Carla Magana group, and she does group buddies and not group buddies, like a group buddy page to colour. And I was just joining in with those. So let's see. I coloured this one. I don't think she turned out too bad, to be fair. Could be better. But I did this on the 16th of June. And I don't think I've coloured any more in this one yet. But yeah, she does put Carla Magana Art Colouring Group is what it's called. And every month she updates another picture for everybody to colour throughout that month. But I haven't been joining. It was the first one that I'd done. But I'm sure I'll get round to colouring the rest at some point or another. Then I've got Cute and Creepy Colouring Book. This one I coloured at the beginning of the year. It won't go right down, but I'll try and get it all on the video. So with this one, obviously we've got is it Black Swan and Maleficent. I want, because the wings are together, even though it's two different characters in the pictures, the wings are together. So I wanted to get that Maleficent colour vibe going for the background. I thought it'd just get that nice oomph. I did use my Neocolor tools as a base layer for majority of it, the wings and the background. And then I did go in with some pencil work to just amplify the edging really, but it didn't work. It was the first time I'd done it, so, and I didn't know what the paper would be like with watercolour. But then I went in with pencil on everything else. I also used the glossy accents for the eyeballs, the swan eyeballs and the crow eyeball, and then I went in with the Silver Spectrum metallic paint pen for the crown. I hope you can see. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's shiny. And then I went in with just black, I think it was the black Posca pen for the feathers, and on this bit for feathers as well, and here, and the eyes. I think that's it really. But another one of my favourite pages, I just wanted to do it justice. I don't think I've coloured any other ones in this book yet. But it's a really nice book, and we'll get round to doing some more. The next one I've coloured quite a few in this one, but I think it was, let's see if I can find it. In fact, let me just have a look on these, see if I can find who I did it with and what it were. Went in that one, March. Yes, it was the sunflower page, because I've done so many pages in this. So it was this page that I coloured, and I coloured it in March. Did I use? Was it March? Yeah. Oh no, it might have been April. It says it were down for April, but I didn't do it for April. No, I've only wrote down Prismas. I did this with Z on Insta. Oh. Which is one scribble at a time. I use the Prismacolors on this one, but majority of this, like the background on this was Black Posca, and I use gold paint pen, which I believe was this one at the time. I think this is no good now. I think I need some new ones, but acrylic paint markers, I use these for the outline of the actual the borders and stuff. Then I went in with a white gel pen and gold gel pen on the backgrounds of these as well. But yeah, a really fun page to colour. I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did, but it turned out alright in the end. Another one that I liked out of the pages I coloured this year. Then the next one is Symphony of Cute Animals. I don't know who I did this one with. I can't. I should have written them down really, but I know I've coloured this one. Wasn't my best. I did use watercolours. It could have been better. Oh well. Oh well. It's done. Another page done. I don't think I've... Oh, this was the page that I coloured with Elizabeth, which is EELIUK on Instagram. She's a lovely lady. I do encourage to do some buddies with her because she does absolutely fantastic buddies. I do believe that this picture was one of the most liked this year, or roughly one of the most liked. 134 likes on this page. I don't think yeah. I did have some paper with all of it on because I did a post yesterday on Instagram for how many likes. You know, you've got to pick your 9 pictures that got most likes throughout the year, and this one garnered 134 likes. Which I was quite shocked about because I tried to make it as realistic as possible. I think I used my Faber-Castell Polis and a white gel pen. I think that's pretty much it for this page. I couldn't decide whether there was chipmunks or squirrels, so I think I ultimately decided to do them like half chipmunk, half squirrel. I think I took some help, you know, go on. I looked at another person's page for some inspiration in regards to the squirrels / chipmunks. But I quite like it, and I really enjoy colouring the blackberries, blueberries, and the red berries and that. I don't think I did too bad. So yeah, I'm looking forward to colouring some more pages in this one. I did the frog ages ago with someone. I used Prismas on that one, and I coloured the egg in this one quite some time ago. So yeah, another fantastic book. I've got to put all these books a bit away, and I'm not even a quarter away through the books that I'm showing you. The one in this one is Leon's Journey, again with the lovely Elizabeth. We coloured this one together. I wanted to get the cat looking as realistic as possible. Now, I have never had any help or I've not watched tutorials or anything like that. I've just learnt myself. But I wanted to get the cat to mainly look realistic as possible. The blue butterfly, I love blue butterflies. If you see on my channel, you'll notice that I've got blue butterflies everywhere. I just love blue butterflies. So it had to be a blue butterfly. I liked everything about this page until I come to, I think I used my white gel pen to do white snowdrops. I didn't have anything else, and I couldn't think of anything else. I didn't have my acrylic paint markers at the time. But when I went in with the gel pen, it got rid of the lines for the flowers. So I had to go in with the most minute tip of a black Unipin pen to try and bring those line works back, but because they look really dark compared to the line work of the rest of it, it just looks a little bit off. But other than that, I was dead happy with it. I've just got to remember now that the cat has got to look the same throughout the book. And I know I used my Prismas on this. So I'm looking forward to it. I think we've picked a page. Elizabeth picked this page to do for this month, but I haven't got round to doing it yet. I do apologise, Elizabeth. I will try my best to get it started today or tomorrow. At least I've made a start on it, even if I finish it in January. But yeah, that's that one. Next one is this one, which is a current ongoing whip that I started on my channel. I know people are probably waiting for me to finish it. I might just have to finish it off stream and then just start afresh next year. But I've just got the leaves and the flowers to do. That's it. I tried to do the bokeh style background. Do apologise for my husband's language. So yeah, I've just got to do the flowers and the leaves and that. I tried to do a bokeh background. It's the first attempt of me trying to do it, and I saw someone doing it where they use their... I saw someone doing the bokeh style on someone else's channel somewhere. I can't remember where. And they used the battery operated or the USB operated rubber and did circles and then added the different colours to make it look like that. It's not perfect, but it was my first attempt. I will try and get better at it as time goes on. But I quite like my little panda. I think she looks absolutely cute as hell. But I will get round to doing that. It's a work in progress. I've just got to find time to do it. Put that back in the stack and then I know it's up there. The next one is from Rooms of Wonder. I've done a few in this one, so I think... I don't know if it's both of these. They're the only ones I've done. So this one I coloured. I used the Sarah Renee Clark Colour Cube palette. I can't remember which one I used, but I just incorporated the colours from that palette card into the picture. And I don't think it looked too bad, actually. I like the old vintage style of the unit. A unit. The house thing with the all the little trinkets and stuff on. I think it looks all right, to be fair. And then the other one is this one. I think I've already shown this one before. I think I used watercolours mainly on this one. I think I used my Neo colours on the background, and I used the Nouveau drops for the seashells. And then I think I went in with Prismas. Yeah, Prismas. And then a gold gel pen for the border on that one. Can put that one back. Rooms of Wonder. Oh, I do apologise. The next page is from AVIARY, Mythographic AVIARY. Is that how you pronounce it? And hi. I coloured, not that one, this one. I went in with my Neo Colour 2s for the background, and I think I went in with my Prismacolors for the birds, the branches and the leaves and whatnot, and then I had to finish it off with a lovely washi tape border. I were going to pick something green, but I thought it'd just clash with the background. I needed something that'd make it stand out a bit. So I ultimately picked the blue flowers. But I really love how this one turned out. And this one also got high praise, which was 121 likes on my Instagram. Obviously, as a channel, we all expect to get bigger and better as we go on. I am noticing a fluctuation. The more detailed pages I do, the better quality and more interaction they get. The times where I'm not feeling too good and I colour, your Bob standard pages, they don't get as much attention. So I think I'm going to stick to pages that might, pull everybody together to come to my channel to see my pages. But yeah, I really enjoy colouring this one. Another one of my favourites from this year. And then I've coloured this one from Rainbow Realms. This was a buddy colour. Again, I used a Sarah Renee Clark Colour Cube palette card. I can't remember which card it were, but I did use my Ohuhu Honolulu B alcohol markers for near enough everything. And then I went in with, again, these generic watercolour palette. I basically picked certain colours to add to it, and you can actually see in the light source the different colours of the ribbons. Well, I hope you can. And then I went in with my Jelly Roll Glaze blue pen for the raindrops, and then with the added effect I added this lovely border, rainbow border around the edge, and I was quite happy with that. So that was that one. Oh, the next one. Now, I don't know which one I coloured in this one. Oh, I think it was this, yeah. I remember now. We had I think it was one of the scavenger hunts for a particular month, and this was one of them. And I wanted something different because everybody were colouring it like gold or silver or different colours, and I think at one point somebody did a rainbow one, which was really cool. So I didn't want to take the highlight away from someone else. I wanted to be different. So I picked blues, 3 different colour blue alcohol marker pens. I went with dark, medium, and then light. And then I went in with, this is literally just alcohol markers, nothing else apart from black Posca pen for the background. That's all it took. which is quite good. You know, you don't have to go all out to make a picture look beautiful. You can just use your Bob standard stuff, and it can still give it the you know, give it that pretty look without having to go all out and using everything just to make it look, you know. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing that one as well. Oh, there. The next page is this one. This is supposed to be a buddy colouring book, project book, with me, Reese, which is Reese's colouring creations on YouTube, and my wonderful sister. We did pick this page. I'm laughing because we've picked this page and I did it. I'm still waiting for Em to finish her page, and I'm waiting for Reese to even start her page. So, but I'm glad I've got this one done, and then when we choose to do next page, I'm ready for it. I went in with my Neocolor 2s, base layered it, and then I went in with pencil work. And I wanted the pumpkin carriage to glow. I tried to make them look, the carriage and the horses to look glowy. I don't think I achieved that one bit. But it's trial and error. It's same with the glass slipper. It is what it is. It's a learning curve. But all the same, I still enjoyed it. There's some lovely pictures out of this book. And that's the only page I've done because I have got 2 copies. I could do one for my own purpose and then, you know, this project book. But I've just not got round to doing it. This one, now, I tried to book bind it. Well, I tried to bind it, but I failed miserably a long time ago. We'll not go into detail. But I still use this book to colour in. I had coloured so many in this one. Radis just didn't want to ruin it. I still wanted to keep it, even though I've got another copy. But yeah, I coloured this page, this double page spread. It was a scavenger hunt page. I'm sure you can see it. It was a scavenger hunt page on my Kerby Rosanes colouring group. I had it all in my head how I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be gothic-y with the dark grey tone to the brickwork, red seeping light source coming through the windows, and then I wanted these creatures to be coming out of a solid gold stonework. And in my wisdom, I tried to use this type of stuff. I actually use this. It's that foil stuff. But with this, it's like scrap paper foil type stuff. So it's not sheets. So when I was trying to apply this to the paper, because you have to put the glue stuff on, mix it in, leave it to near enough dryish, and then you apply it and then just leave it for a few minutes and then just brush it off. Every time I tried that, it was just not working. And then we're putting sheets upon sheets upon sheets, so it just looks an absolute mess. But I did buy square sheets now, but I'm not highly anticipated to use it again. So I feel gutted that I went through all that work to make this look really nice, and then the gold failed me. I should have just used pencil. It'd have done, it'd have been a lot better. But it's trial and error as always, and it's adding new mediums to your pages. I'm glad I tried it and attempted it rather than not try it and kick myself, But it is what it is. I still enjoyed it nonetheless. I just won't be using it again. Not in a hurry anyway. Not unless it's for just small things, And then we've got Mythomorphia. Now, I don't remember what page it was. I coloured in this, because I've got so many coloured. Let me just have a quick browse in my list. Oh, I didn't even show you that one either. In Mythic World, I do apologise. I did colour the I can't pronounce it. Can't even blooming find it. Page 33. I will get to it. There we go. That one. I also coloured that one this year. I've probably missed a few others as well, but I've done so many in this book. I'll just pop that to 1 second. I've done so many in this book, I can't keep track. So when it says what have you coloured this year, I did try. That was the first page I ever coloured in this book. I've got your feet, got the phoenix. I did this one. I think I did this one as well. And this one, I think. I'm showing you anyway, so you're not missing out on any pages that I might have possibly missed. I've still got quite a few pages to do in this book. I'm hoping that at some point I'll get this book finished. Maybe this coming year. We'll see. Yeah, I did that one a while ago. And the phoenix. There's only problem when it's all loose. That one. I might have to do 2 parts to this video. I did that one a while ago with Prismas. I think that's it from this book. Yeah, I've not coloured no more. That's all that I've coloured in that book so far. At least I've not missed any out. But as for Mythomorphia, I can't remember which ones I've coloured. It's funny because I was just, you know, going through each one's to look when I was getting them all together, and I saw Mythomorphia, but I can't remember who it was. Or when it was. Oh no, it's not in that one. Oh. Why do I do this to myself? Dark Fairy Tales. It's because I've coloured that many that I don't know which ones I've coloured and which ones I haven't this year. I'm sure I didn't colour it this far back. Mythomorphia. I think I'm meant to do a body colour with somebody in this, and I've not got round to doing it. This is another book I'd like to get finished this year. I think I'm meant to do the It's the double page of the merman. So these two, I've got these two to colour, and I haven't got around to doing it yet. These. So I think that's why I've noticed it in my thing and I've not done it. Shoot me. Next one is the Colour by Number Cats by Jade Summer. I've got a colour code at the back, but those I need to chuck away now because I don't use those markers, so I've no longer got them. But I think I've coloured a few from this book. I've got 1, 2. I were going to add pencil work, but I thought it'd be just too much effort, and just, I think that's it so far in this book. Yeah, that's all I've done in that book so far. Oh, and then I've done the Colour by Numbers Animals. Again, I need to throw that colour code away. Sorry for that noise. So yeah, I think I've done a few. So I've done that one. That were in March. I did that one, March. I were going to add pencil work, but I thought there's just no point. Another one for March. I did colour a lot, to be fair. The dog, I think I did all these in March. Sloth, horse, jellyfish. I did the pencil work on that one. And I did pencil work on that one. On that one as well. And the otter. So yeah. I do enjoy the colour by numbers, you know, when it's that time of year where you just can't be bothered and you just want to quickly get it over and done with. This one is Fairy Tales and Folklore by the lovely Emilie Lydall-Oberg. The page I coloured in this year was... I really want to colour more pages in these books. They're too nice not to get round to doing. Which was this one. Again, this one got some really, really nice nice reviews as well. 124 likes on this one. I think I used my Neo Colour 2s on this paper as well. It took it really, really well. You can't even see any indentations or anything on the other side. White gel pen. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I think I used black Posca for the fish's eyes. And that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward, and it was just quick and simple. I think I used my Faber-Castell Polies on this. If it wasn't the Polies, it will be the Prismas. So, but yeah, I enjoyed that one. I do want to colour some more from that book as well. The next one, we're moving into Maria Trolle. This is Flora. I think I've only coloured this page in this one. And I think it was a buddy colour at some point. Which is this one. I don't think I've coloured any more pages in this. No, it was this one. I used me. I used my Dragonfly glaze glue stuff on the fairy wings. I don't know if you can see, but it looks really pretty. And I actually used my Brook Funa pencils on this, and they went down lovely. Absolutely lovely. I think I love the fairy wings though. When you look at it, it Oh, I also use it on the flies as well, the fireflies. Really nice and subtle. Can't win. Can't win. Can't win. You just can't, you know, knock it. The next one is SAGEN. This one, it was part of a, I think it was part of a hashtag. I think I've shown you that one. I'm not sure. That one was, I use Neo Colour tools on that. I wanted to definitely make it Little Mermaid themed. So this is Ursula's tentacles and she's trapped. These are, I think it's meant to be Little Mermaid anyway, but I saw a lot of people just colouring this as normal. These are people that Ursula's turned into, a family. I really enjoyed colouring that one. And then the other one was Glass Slipper. I saw this one in this book and I'm like, yes, I know what I'm doing with that one. I put a border on it. I did the background black because I really wanted that slipper to just, I wanted it to glow. But because I used my, I think it was my Albert Dura's, I struggled to get the glow effect onto the flowers. But I added the sequins to give it that, you know, that sparkle. Still, I enjoyed it. I think it was Glass Slipper and Mouse, actually, for Cinderella. And I thought this was just too fitting. Obviously, we've got Cinderella at this side. But I really enjoyed doing that one. The hashtags are really good when, you know what pages to find. Twilight Garden. Which one was it? This one. This one got some attention as well. Do believe, where was it? Can't find it on me Insta now. Oh, there we go. 106 this one got. I think I did it for Andre's colour 14 hearts for the month of February. And I saw this one and it like the flowers are shaped like hearts as well as the big heart. So that's why I coloured this one. I think I used my Faber-Castell Polies and white gel pen. I really enjoy colouring that one actually. Really nice. I haven't coloured it. I don't think I've coloured it. Oh, I have. I've coloured that one. Sunflowers. I think that's another one I've coloured this year. I think it was beginning of year. How many? I think this one was my top 3. No, it wasn't. 76. I got 76 on that one. But still, I really enjoy colouring that one as well. Then we've got Nightfall. It's funny because when you look back, you forget which ones you've coloured. And the more you colour in them, the harder it is to remember which ones it were that you coloured. I've not coloured much in these ones, so yeah, with this. I messed up a little bit on the dragonfly. I think I used, what did I use now? I think I used something, I think I used Prismas on the wings. And then I went in with the dragonfly glaze to make it, I don't know if you can see it. But I went in with something and it like watered it right down. And I'm like, no. So then I went in with the white gel pen to make the wings look more shiny. I've even done it on the fairies' wings as well. I think they're too bad. I did look up the colours of the flowers, but it turned out not too bad. You know, it is what it is. Everything's a learning curve, and if you're not doing it for the enjoyment of it and the fun of it, then what's the point of colouring? You know, it shouldn't be a challenge or a, you know, rush job to be better than anybody else. You're only as good as what you you can do, you know, and you just go and enjoy it. This is another page that I coloured from this book. I think it was a prompt, something like what was it now? I'm sure it were a prompt for something. I'm like, I'm using this page. I think it was something like Earth or Mother Nature or Mother Earth, something like that. Or I can't remember. But this is the one that I coloured. I did use the Derwent watercolours for the clouds. I went in with the white gel pen, and then I used my Arteza metallic watercolours for the shooting stars. I don't know if you can see it through the light source, but it's really, really nice. Blues and greens shimmer. And then the stars to add to it as well. I think I use, my Faber-Castell Pole is on that page. Another one of my favourite pages. I think that's all I've coloured in this book. Oh no, I haven't. I've coloured that one as well. Oh, this is the other one I coloured. Rainbow. This one was a buddy colour as well. I liked how it turned out, to be fair. I think I've got one more in this book that I coloured. And I used my Brook Funa pencils, and I wanted it to look pastel-y. I think I achieved it. It's really cute. That's that. I need to mark that. There's 3 down that I've coloured. Now we're moving on to Hanna Karlzon. We're near enough. We're over halfway. Hanna Karlzon Halloween. This one was a buddy colour with the lovely Charlotte Binks's colourings. We decided on this page. I don't think there was a time frame to get it finished, but I just did it, and then Charlotte thought she had to do it there and then. She didn't have to, but I enjoyed it. There is some lovely pages in this book. Next one is Daydreams. I think this is the one with again, I've not coloured many pages in these books. I want to. This one. Again, I used a colour cube card by Sarah Renee Clark. I just used blues and greens, and then with added effect, I added the gold, which I think just finishes it off beautifully. Again, I think this is one of my favourites, and I think people on my followers on Instagram also enjoyed it because I got 113 likes for this page. So yeah, another fun page I coloured. That one I did ages ago. Next one is from Tales from the Witch's Cottage. I don't remember doing this, and I don't think I remember doing this one. That one I did ages ago. I don't know if it's this one. I think it was a buddy colour some time ago. I'm not sure if it's that one or not. I'm terrible, aren't I? Oh, it's this one, I think. The Beetle. I wanted it to look, I think I used the Arteza metallic watercolours to give the beetle that beautiful shine. White gel pen. And I think I used my Albert Durers on this one. So yeah, another beautiful book. Next one is Summer Nights. This one's straightforward because it's this one. One of my favourites. I did use Neocolour 2s. Sure you can see it. I did use Neocolour 2s on the background. I did use Prismas for the I don't know why there's that, like, there's some sort of film. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. I don't even know what it is because I haven't used anything. Does anybody else have that same issue? It looks like a film over the black, over the bird's black. Strange. But yeah, I use my Prismacolors, a gold gel pen, black Unipin pen, white gel pen, and I think that's about it. I think it turned out really nice. Again, this one was one of my most liked. See if I can find it. 114 likes for this one. I thoroughly enjoyed colouring her. I haven't coloured any more in this one either. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Hopefully more buddy colours will help that. Next one is Atlantis. I do believe this one is this page. I wanted to do it so that it was sunlight, moonlight type theme. I think I pulled it off. I think they both look beautiful. I used Prismacolors. I also used me glitter gel pens on this as well as the gold and silver gel pens as well. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I also used white gel pen for the bubbles. And this one got 63 likes on Instagram as well. So, yeah, I enjoyed that one. I'm trying to rush it on a little bit. We're near the end. Jewellery box is the next one. Which is this one, I believe. So I don't think I've coloured any other ones in this, no. Which is this one, another one of my favourites. I think it's this one. I'm pretty positive. It's got to be because there's no other image in this one. So, yeah, it must have been a buddy colour and I haven't put it on. I must not have put it on. I must not have put it on Instagram. Naughty me. Because she ain't showing on here. Oh, what a bummer. I think it was a buddy colour with somebody and they might not have got around to finishing and that's why I've not put it on because usually I'll put them on, we'll put them on together. So I bet you it's just a case of, you know. But yeah, I think I used my Prismacolor Premiers on this one because they blend better. Again, I think I just used the no, I didn't use a colour palette card. I think it was just a case that I picked a colour that I wanted to go with, and this was the outcome. I used gold gel pen, white gel pen, black Posca. Yeah, I think it turned out lovely. That's that one. Now we're on Karolina Kubikowska's books. This one's a bit taller, so it might not get all the image on. I think I've coloured 2 pages in this so far. One being this one. I did use my Neocolour tools to colour this one. I really liked how this one turned out, and I also used my glossy accents for the jar. So I don't know if you can see the shimmer shine from the light source on the jar. I also did put it on the jellyfish and the fish, and I added some jewels to the crown. But yeah, she turned out beautifully. And then I coloured this one as well, and I added some butterflies and a dragonfly to this one, some gold gel pen, as well as black and silver. And then this one as well. But I think all in all, I think this one is my favourite. I want to colour some more in this book. I really love the texture of the paper, and you can use near enough everything on there. The next one is Magic Hour. This one was the Fox. Again, I think I used my Neocolor tools. I think they're just absolutely fantastic to work with in regards to the paper quality of these books. Yeah, it turns up a bit, but I think it's just because I have mine stood up on a shelf rather than laid down. But I used the Nouveau drops for the beads, black uni pin pen and white gel pen for the dots. I really did like that one, and I want to colour some more in these books of Karolina Kubikowska. I love her books. Next one is this one, which is 50 Romantic Miniatures by Camilla Angelkova. I coloured quite a few in this, to be fair. You've got the Happy Valentine's Day. I did this one. I think that might be it, actually. Yeah, I coloured those. That looks simple. I coloured in this 50 Zodiac themed miniatures. I think it was just one page that I coloured with the lovely Connor. This one, it was pretty straightforward. It wasn't too much trouble to colour, and it was fun, actually. I could have put glossy accent on her eyes, to be fair. But I used gold gel pen for the border and the border of the Aquarius sign, and these are really cute ones. I want to do some more in this one. So yeah, thank you, Connor, for that. Next one is this one. I think I did these with Elizabeth, EELIUK, on Instagram. I think we picked a page or two in this to colour. In fact, no it wasn't. It was prompts. I think one was deer, so I coloured that one. One was, I think it was autumn. Colour a page with autumn, so I coloured this one in colours that remind me of Cleo. And I know this is the hedgehog one, I think. Oh no, the rabbits. Again, reminding me of autumn. I got that one. So that's those out of that book. Then I bought Discover and Colour and Discover the Wild Ones. I think I got this from The Works. I only coloured the one page, which was this, while I was on holiday. There's little black dots, and you can just colour that whatever colour you want to get a picture. You can even just do them black if you choose to. It shows you black variant at the back. So you're quite happy to colour it how you wish. I just advise that if you do buy it and you use thick nibbed pens, I wouldn't bother, because there's just too many little tiny areas. I think you'd be better off with the very fine point ones. Yeah, it was still fun. I enjoyed it. The next one is Mystic Animals by Stratton Peterson. It was just the one that I coloured, which was the front cover. I think it was for a hashtag rabbit. So I wanted to colour this one, and I used the front cover as a reference. Obviously the front cover is completely different to this cover, because this is an actual diamond, whereas that is shaped like a terrarium. Not only that, there's no arrows sticking up from this one, so I had to compromise with that one. I added glossy accent to the eyeball, black background, white gel pen for highlights, as well as the because there's no crystals showing on the bottom of that, but there is on the bottom of this one. But I think this is one of my favourite pages for this year too. How many did this one get? Did I put it up? I'm sure I put it up. I'm pretty certain I put it up. Frustrating when you can't find it, even though you've put them up. Yeah. 73 likes I got for that one, so not too bad. But I enjoyed it. I think I used my markers on this one as well. Me Ohuhus. So yeah, I used my Ohuhu alcohol markers, black Posca pen, white gel pen, gold gel pen and glossy accent. And it was for the colour of the fairy tales, September 2025. Rabbits. So yeah, I'm looking forward to colouring some more in that book. They're really, really nice. Last two, I've got Kawaii Dark. I coloured these while at my sister's M's in Wales during the October period, Halloween. I took this with me and coloured some pages. Or did I take it with me? I can't bloody remember, you know. I don't think I did, no. I didn't take this one. I did these before I went down. So Ruben picked this one for me to colour. And then I coloured the spider one. These didn't get much attention on my Instagram, obviously. Some of these aren't to some people's taste. And then I coloured the pumpkin ones out of that book. And then last but not least, it was from the Colouring Heaven Halloween special. And these are the ones I coloured while I was at M's. I definitely know that. So there was the Harley Quinn, the Golem, Corpse Bride, and I think that's it. Oh no, I coloured that one. And that one. How adorable. So yeah, that's all my books I have coloured for 2025. What was your favourite page from all of my books this year? I'd like to see your comments in the comment section, and just let me know which page was your favourite, or which pages were your favourite. I'd like to know. At the end of this video, I'm going to be showing everybody's scavenger hunts and theme pages from my Kerby group. I haven't done it last month because I didn't see point in putting any videos up because I've not done any colouring. So I'm going to add them at the end of this video. But yeah, I'm looking forward to 2026 colouring. I've already started doing my buddy colours. I have got a project in the works, which is coloured with Jane, 4 for 4 or something like that. I think I've wrote it down, but I'm not 100%. I did write it down. Let me just have a look on here. Yeah, so it's called #CWJ4 for 2026. So basically, write down all your favourite colouring artists on a list, and then go to Google, put in the name wheel randomizer, put all the names in the randomizer, and then click it 4 separate times, and the 4 separate times it comes out with the artist. So you spin it, it comes up with Joanna Bashford, write it down. Spin it, comes out with Lulu Mayo, write it down. Spin it again, comes out with Mel Pameni. Spin it again, and then it comes out with Kerby Rosanes. Those are your 4 for 2026. Now, it's entirely up to you how you do it, but you've got to make sure you colour at least 1 page from one of the artists each month. I mean, if you want to go full-blown into it, you can colour 1 page from each artist's book every month, or you can colour 1 page from 1 book of each artist, 1 a month, or, you know, it's however you want, as long as you pick 4 of your favourite artists or use the name wheel. And then when you're posting your pages on Instagram, put the hashtag coloured with J, well, hashtag CWJ4 for 2026, and then I can see everybody's ongoing favourite pages throughout 2026, and it's just going to be a nice little hashtag that's going to be a year-long thing. It's not going to be a month, or, you know, it's just going to be a year-long thing. And if it does so well this coming year, I will continue to do it, so it'll be CWJ4 for 2027 and so forth. I'll continue it as a year-long tag every year. I just thought it'd be a bit of fun to add to the mix. You know, you've got to colour 4 of your favourite artists. So yeah, it's going to be fun. So if you hang on, watch at the end of the stream, everybody's, well, end of the live thing video. If you watch at end everybody's pages, I'd be really, really grateful. Thank you to everybody that stuck it out and watched the video right to the end. I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much, everybody that's continuing to support me by subscribing to me and, you know, acknowledging my videos and content and just getting me out there still. I really do appreciate it. You're all amazing. I hope you all have a fantastic new year, and I hope you all go into the new year with an absolute bang. And I don't mean a bang like, you know, do something daft or stupid. I mean, like, you know, really enjoy yourselves. Don't get too drunk and end up doing something that you later regret. There's ways of having fun without getting hurt. Drink responsibly. And I will see you all in the new year. If you haven't already, there is a post telling you that I will be starting live streaming again from the 7th of January. So I'll see you all then. Take care, everybody. Sending love and light to you all, and I'll see you in the new year. Bye, guys.